So far on this channel, I have talked about redstone dust and redstone torches, which are obviously two very important and powerful components of a redstone machine. Continuing this trend, today I will be talking about the redstone repeater, which, as I said, is also very useful. And this is in part due to the wide swath of roles it can play, because it has a lot of different functionalities attached to it. First, I'm going to start out with how you actually get the things. Main source is obviously crafting it. You can make them using 2 redstone torches, a piece of redstone dust, and 3 pieces of stone. If you decide you hate yourself, you can instead source between 8 and 12 from the central building of an ancient city, or you can get 1 from a jungle temple's lever puzzle. That's pretty much all the ways you can get them, so now I'm on to talking about how you actually use the things, because there are a bunch of ways to use them. First, and most obviously, they can take an input signal of any strength from their back and output a maximum strength 15 signal out the front. This can be useful for making signals travel a larger distance by just refreshing the signal and maximizing it to go farther, as well as controlling signal strengths at different positions on a wire. Repeaters are also able to output their signals directly into a block, which will strongly power that block if it's opaque. Alongside this, they can pull power from a weakly powered block and output it into other things like they would if they were pulling from a redstone wire. Going over block powering quickly, when a block is strongly powered, adjacent redstone devices to that block will activate, and adjacent redstone dust will be powered, in this case to strength 15 with repeaters. Weakly powered blocks also activate adjacent redstone devices, but they do not power adjacent redstone dust at all, which is the major differentiating factor. Most redstone sources will strongly power things. I believe the only source of weak power to blocks is redstone dust powering a block. Talking about repeaters again, they can be used to control wire connections quite well because they only interact with redstone dust from their fronts and their backs, with outputting through the front and inputting through the back. This can allow for multiple redstone wires to run right next to each other while staying separate. They can also be used for timing control in redstone things, as they have an adjustable delay to them. This delay can be set to 1, 2, 3, or 4 redstone ticks by right-clicking the cycle through options. You can tell what the current delay is by paying attention to the position of the back torch. The closer together the torches are, the shorter the delay, and as the back torch moves farther towards the backside of the block, the delay lengthens until it's the maximum of 4 at the way back of its rail. Finally, repeaters can be locked by powering them from the side with either another repeater or a comparator. These are the only things that a repeater will respond to through the side. When a repeater is locked, it will not update whether or not it's outputting power based on its input like it normally would. Instead, it'll stay in whatever state it was in when it was first locked until it stops being locked by the thing on the side being depowered, at which point it will update normally again after waiting out whatever delay it is set to. You are able to change the delay setting of a repeater while it's locked. It doesn't stop that from happening. It just stops it from turning on or off based on the input side of things. And there is repeaters. Like I said at the beginning, they do have a lot of uses. I hope I was able to convey them aptly. I hope you know what a repeater does to some extent now. And next time, probably gonna talk about the menacing older brother of the comparator. So get ready for that, I guess. Anyway, have a cool time with Redstone, I guess.